Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And here we have the second episode of Voice Off. I'm here to ask these two gentlemen about their clubs because this weekend we have Spurs versus Liverpool. Just a brief background about these two clubs. I mean, recently they've been living in the shadows of their rivals. Liverpool in relation to Manchester United and Tottenham to Arsenal. Now here I've got Patrick and I've got Jojo. Now guys, before we go into the nitty gritty, let's just dive straight in. I'm going to start with you, Jojo. What do you think about Liverpool's season so far and how do you think their team matches up to yours?
Well, they had the flying start. At first, I thought they were the only team to actually chase Chelsea down. But since January, they have lost they haven't picked up a win except against Plymouth, and I feel this current form makes them not better than us.
No, I need to disagree with that still.
I'm
not liking that. Well, basically, you know, we had AFCON, Sadio Mane's away. That was a key factor into us not winning a lot of games during January.
It was not an excuse.
Our squad before that period was superb and you could see we were going somewhere. And I think right now we're recuperating. Sadio Mane come back, he's going to slowly integrate into the team, Jurgen Klopp. And I think our team's going to get back to normal. So for you to say that your team's better than ours, it's a bit of a stretch.
Well,
and Tottenham last season, I mean, you were in a title race and you did somehow finish behind Arsenal. So you are known to crumble. You will not last this season like Liverpool.
Well, we all know last season was a remarkable season. Leicester, we were the only challengers. Where were you? I didn't see you in the race.
See, I'm not proud. I'm not proud to finish below Leicester. You're happy and content to say that you had a fantastic season.
I'm not proud.
My fantastic season, was years ago, but at least we won trophies, you get me?
Well,
your greatest asset, your greatest trophy was selling Gareth Bale to Real Madrid for 80-something million.
No, our greatest asset is that we went from a team that finished 12th in the league to 4th in the league and in the top 5 consistently for the last 7 years. That's our greatest asset. And now we are going on to bigger teams. We have a young squad.
5 Champions Leagues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is all in the past.
It doesn't matter.
Let's not stray too much into the history of the club.
Okay.
We all know what Liverpool has done.
Of course.
Some of us know what Tottenham has done, you understand?
I don't.
Okay. Just from where you're coming from, Patrick, you're talking about the Champions League,
of course.
Everything. In relation to Spurs this season, including last season, how do you think their club matches up to yours? Do you think they can successfully mount a title challenge this season?
No, and simply due to the fact that they had the chance to do it last season when all the other big clubs were not involved and you somehow crumbled and finished below Arsenal.
We had young players.
And you lost to Newcastle on the last day when it all counted, 5-1?
We had young players. I understand, we had young players. They didn't have the mentality then, but now we have the mentality. We're all young. They're all young now, aren't they?
The difference in a year is not that much.
There is a difference.
So if you're young then, you're young now, and I don't see you lot going anywhere. It's Chelsea to the end, in my opinion.
But we're currently
and I still believe that Tottenham will not get a top 4 finish. Well, if you do, you'll scrape it.
Well, I don't think you'll get a top 4 finish right now. Mane's come back, Coutinho's come back. You never scrape results. You said that Coutinho and Mane was one of the key factors of why you went on this run. Well, you couldn't beat Hull away. Hull away.
Coutinho's come from injury, you need to remember that.
You couldn't beat
long-term injury.
At home. We beat them 5-0. You couldn't beat them at home.
Hey, I love that.
And you're talking about top 4. Manchester City and Manchester United are right now behind you. They are currently on form.
Okay, I don't care about other teams. This is about my team. And I know we're going to come through soon enough.
All right, so just highlighting on what you said earlier, Jojo, about Liverpool's current form. With the fact that they haven't picked up a lot of points recently, I mean, the only result that does spring to mind, like you just said, was the draw that they had in the FA Cup against Plymouth. Do you think they can successfully challenge for the top 4? I mean, before, Liverpool were actually looking at they were going for the title. Give or take current injuries, drop points. I don't think going for the title right now is a realistic target. But top 4, do you think their team can make top 4?
They can challenge for it, definitely. Their attack is superb. I can't deny that. But the defence, on the other hand, is all over the place.
We'll make top 4. We'll make top 4, no doubt. I'm confident my team's make top 4. I'm confident Jurgen Klopp that he will get us top 4. We will be playing Champions League football next season.
You're very confident. With Man City and Manchester United lurking behind you, you're really confident. Manchester United gone unbeaten I think it's 11 games now. Manchester City picking up form.
I'm not concerned with people behind me. I'm only concerned with what's in front of me. I'm not concerned about what's in front of me.
You were 10 points clear of Manchester United a month ago. They're only 2 points behind you, I think, 1 point behind you.
You should be
and
worried
you're not
about us. You should be
concerned.
worried about us behind you. That's what I mean. You should be concerned
I don't
about.
need to worry about you behind us. We're moving forward. We haven't lost in 7 games.
Okay, but you're still second. You're still not that far gone from the people behind you. Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool are still chasing your back.
It doesn't make a difference. They still lost on the weekend.
Okay.
We didn't. We picked up points.
Well, we're going to see this weekend what's going to happen.
Yeah, we are going to.
And I'll
see
get
this
back
weekend.
to you.
You both make good points, and a lot of your points cancel each other out. Now you can relate this to the draw that you had earlier this season. You played at home. You got bombarded. You got absolutely battered, and it's not your fault. Tottenham are notoriously slow starters when challenging for the league or starting every Premier League season. Harry Kane wasn't really firing. The club seemed to take their time to gel together. How do you feel, this weekend? How do you feel your chances are? You're going to Anfield, not the easiest places to go. Obviously, you're still trying to chase down Chelsea. You drew last time 1-1. Do you feel that you can pick up maximum points?
I'm confident. Last time, they did bombard us. They did outplay us. They did outrun us at our game, high pressure. They did do it. Did they win the game? This is the mentality factor of us now from last year. We didn't have the mentality last year to stay in games, and this year we do. And this year, you can see, even when we went away to Manchester City, we were 2-0 down. Everyone saw us out of it.
I don't care about Manchester City. I don't care about Manchester City.
This is the mentality that I'm
See
talking
Liverpool
about.
at Anfield against top teams. We are a fortress.
If we are at our top, we will beat you.
No,
we have a better team. We have a better team than you.
Maybe you do, but at Anfield, behind that crowd, that atmosphere, it will take you away. Anfield, when big clubs come to Anfield, they do get beaten by Liverpool.
It didn't take Swansea away. It didn't take.
Swansea are not a big team, and this is why our mentality is different from yours. Swansea is a big team for you. My club, big teams like Manchester United, Man City, Chelsea, and Arsenal. I didn't even think about Tottenham.
It didn't even take Wolverhampton Wanderers away. So.
You're still talking about small teams that I'm not really concerned about.
Teams you should be beating.
If you're not concerned about small teams, Patrick, I have heard that Spurs are coming to you. You've got a lot of home advantage. Like we just said recently, you battered them at White Hart Lane. Didn't get the victory that you would have liked, but if anybody watched the performance, I would say that you deserved the victory. Now, with home advantage, with other teams coming behind you, not that you are concerned, it's important that you pick up 3 points.
Of course.
Do you feel that you can beat this Tottenham team?
100%. We haven't had the best results recently, but I believe this is a perfect game and a perfect time. I don't think the manager needs to say too much. The players are going to be highly motivated.
You don't think your manager
and
has to say too much?
I know we're going to be prepared for this match.
You don't think your manager has to say too much?
Not too much. When you've got a big pitch like this, the players
need
themselves...
the crowd to be behind you in this
They
game.
always are, so don't question my crowd. White Hart Lane, I don't know about you, but Anfield, we're good.
White Hart Lane,
we're
the atmosphere
good.
is amazing.
Worldwide, I never hear White Hart Lane like. People know what going with Anfield in Spain, Germany, France. We get that. We get the reception. We get the respect.
I do respect it, but
White Hart Lane, I do not know.
Our ground is
an amazing atmosphere. I do not know what respect you get.
It is an amazing atmosphere.
With what trophies there?
You have to attack our history.
Have very valid points in relation to that. Now let's just move forward in relation to your managers. Like I previously said, you kind of play the same way. I wouldn't say the same way, but you have the same kind of ideology. High press from the front. What do you think separates? I'll start with you, Patrick. What do you think separates the two managers? I mean, your manager, previously has done it.
Yeah.
Has the resume. In Germany, has conquered the mighty Bayern Munich side.
Exactly.
Was unlucky to not win the Champions League. You've shown your pedigree in Europe with Jurgen Klopp. How do you feel the manager's going to respond to the recent performances, and how do you think he compares to Pochettino in relation to that?
You see Jurgen Klopp, he is quite a solid manager, and he's really straightforward with his formation. He doesn't change it. And you see, when we started, we were flying due to the high intensity that we're putting in, and I think we're more intense when it comes to that pressing than Tottenham are. And if we do catch Tottenham early, I will believe they will crumble, and that's how Liverpool do overcome Tottenham in that sense.
You've shown that you've run out of energy. Teams don't have to play against you.
See, we've got no European football. We've got no other competitions to think about. No other competitions.
It's been seen in the last 3 games.
100%, I agree with that. But now I think Liverpool, their mindset, their mentality.
So over a week, their mindset is just gonna.
Every week, every game's different. It takes just that one chance, that one game, for a team to go from poor form to a good run of results, and I believe that's going to happen this weekend.
Fair enough. I see that. So moving on historically between the two games, between the two of you, you've had a lot of high-scoring games. I'm leaning slightly, Jojo, towards the fact that Liverpool have been slightly better You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that they've dominated, you could say, but they've been slightly better. Coming into this game on the weekend, Jojo, what do you think your starting 11 would be?
In goal, obviously, Luis. Left back, because Rose is injured, Davis. I think we'll play 4 at the back, so Dyer and Vertonghen and Walker. The 2 holding CDMs, Wanyama and Dembele. The 3 in midfield, Ali, Ericsson, and the man in current form, Son. And then up front, Harry Kane.
It's going to be a no-show.
No shot. So, given the team that you've put out, I mean, it's very conservative. You normally play 3 at the back, 2 wing backs. Obviously, you did highlight the fact that Rose is injured. But given that formation that you said that the manager might put out, what do you think you're expecting results-wise? What do you think? Give me a scorecast of what happened.
2-1.
Humble yourself.
2-1.
Humble yourself.
2-1.
Humble yourself. I don't think I'm coming away with any victory at Anfield this
With
weekend.
our current form, 7 wins out of 9.
That current form thing doesn't work when you come to
With your
Anfield.
current form.
And I think Liverpool will blow you away.
haven't won
At
in 7
least,
games.
at least 4-1 minimum.
That's ambitious.
It's very
With our
ambitious. 'Cause
defence,
I'm
4-1.
confident. I'm confident, and I know Liverpool will pull through against Tottenham.
You really believe you'll beat us
Of course.
4-1 with our defence? We
Of
haven't
course.
conceded more than 2 goals in
That
the game.
left back of yours is going to
In a
get
game.
ruined by Sadio
The best
Mane when
defence
that
in
day
the Premier
comes. And I do not think
Davis is not a poor defender, you know.
he will not be able to
He
hack
played
Sadio
outstandingly
Mane.
last week.
Sadio Mane will completely blast him away.
Sadio Mane, since he's returned from Africa, what's he done?
You're going to see this weekend, and you're going to ask me the same question.
We're
And I'll
gonna see
tell
this
you, he
weekend.
would have probably got 2 assists
I think
that
4 is
day.
a bit ambitious, but
All right, Patrick, you're very outspoken in relation
course.
to your team, and I like that. What do you think Klopp's going to be putting out this weekend?
Well, we've got all our players back that we had from like the first part of the season.
Yeah.
So I won't be surprised if Simon Mignolet starts. Right back in Nathaniel Klein, who's been consistent as always. Left back, James Milner. 2 centre-backs, Matip and Lucas, due to the fact that Lovren's injured. That defensive midfield role will be carried out by Henderson as usual. In front of him, Wijnaldum, Lallana, who's been superb in centre midfield. Left wing, the number 10, Coutinho. Right wing, Sadio Mane, and up top, Roberto Firmino, who should get a hat-trick
that's
this
who's going
weekend.
to blow us 4-1.
Of course.
Hat-trick.
Hat-trick.
So what if you're saying hat-trick, you must be thinking a cricket line scoreline. So what do you
course.
think Liverpool are going to...
Like I said, 4-1 minimum. That's what we're feeling nice.
That is very ambitious, and I think they're very biased.
Against Tottenham, we have always come to blow you away.
You have always
5-0,
that's
White
in the
Hart
past.
Lane.
That's in the past. This
The
is
year,
all in the past.
the year later,
This is all in the
Sterling
past. Look
completely
at
ripped you
us
apart. We
now.
won
Look
3-0,
at
I
our team
think.
now. Look at our team now.
They're
You're
very
really
immature.
confident
They're very
you're gonna beat us
immature, and I
4-1.
don't think you've got a strong enough team to last you the whole of the season.
It's going to be 2-1.
No, if 2-1, if anyone to
Our
Liverpool.
current form, your current form. This is our chance to prove. This is our last chance to prove that we can win at a top 5 away ground, and we will do it now.
Liverpool have been doing that throughout the whole season, so I'm not really concerned about.
Yeah, and then they've been dropping points to teams like Burnley. You've been dropping points to teams like
against the big
Swansea.
teams,
You've been
which
dropping
you
points
are,
to teams
do you
like
not-
Hull.
do you not consider yourself a
You've been
big team?
dropping points to teams like
Do you not consider
Bournemouth.
yourself a big team?
3-1, but
Because we do
behind
pick up points against
Bournemouth
big
and you
teams.
can't win.
We do pick up
3-1
points
at
against big
Bournemouth,
teams.
and you can't win
We
the
pick
game.
up points against big teams.
And you're going to finish in the top 4.
Of course we will.
I do reckon that these guys can go at it all day, every day. As you can see the passion in both of their eyes. And there you have it, folks. Liverpool versus Tottenham this weekend at Anfield. Be sure to see you there.